They are the 6 prefects accused of treating a fellow student to acts that are beyond imagination in the name of discipline. After allegedly giving the poor child a thorough beating, they made him lie on the school founder's grave in the dead of the night. Those allegations, corroborated in a damning Teachers Service Commission report, would never have escalated to this point had the school administration been more vigilant, according to experts on social matters.
Those who are supposed to be giving that leadership are sleeping on their job. So they leave everything to the student, and the student says, to the prefect, and then the prefect says, then I can do what I want. How would you explain to me that children are out at 3, sleeping in the field? Isn't there somebody on duty? Isn't there a night watchman?
The watchmen are saying they would see movement of boys. But yes, but there'll be lights off in the compound, but in the dormitories, lights are off. Yeah, so the boys, the watchmen would say, yeah, we used to see movement, but we assume that's normal. It's also normal for prefects to be walking around. If the prefect, they talk to them and they say, we're prefects, they leave them alone.
As to when the berth between the prefects and teachers widened, the school's board of management is hard-pressed to explain. But having achieved the demigod status, Alliance's monster prefects treated victims to, among other things, a horrific 3 a.m. ritual where they would force them to lie on the graves of their quote-unquote school ancestors and worship them. The TSC report quotes a victim saying, and I quote, "The prefects told us to say, for what we are about to receive, we thank you, the Bupungu and Chengoko. Amen." End of quote.
These students might not be working on their own. They could be under influence of many things, like drugs. Because I don't see how a fellow student can take another one to the grave and anambuya lala hapa. It's not possible in your normal mind. Either there is an effect of drug, cultism, or there is frustration, or they have felt this too much power. You know, we say power corrupts, but absolute power corrupts absolutely.
With things having gone awry at the country's top school, Deputy Principal Nick Ndege, who was in charge of discipline, may have a case to answer, alongside the former principal David Kariuki, who went on early retirement last week.
Because when this child was injured by the other boys, the former principal is the one who was in charge of the school. So they've taken a statement from him. And the police, we leave it them to investigate and tell us what their findings are.
To ensure student safety in schools, the Teachers Service Commission will enforce the regulations requiring school heads to reside within the school compound and has written a circular to that effect. In a related development, TSC has written to Maseno School Principal Paul Otula asking him to explain why he should not be disciplined over his alleged inaction on bullying. Sylvie Tibet, Citizen Weekend.